A quick unboxing video. I ordered a bunch from Amazon and eBay. Some of the stuff came through, I already picked through some of it. Interesting one came in like a personal envelope and hand addressed. And just, I guess I'm surprised more people don't do that. Good cheap way to send stuff. Here's my other eBay thing here. Oh, some 2N3055 low noise NPN transistors made by Sanyo. I've never tried the Japanese version of that transistor. Actually I want to try to find out if I can use two USB microphones in regular Windows setup and make it work in stereo. But this is my first go at a USB microphone. This is bigger than I thought it was. It says it's going to be a little thing. I ordered. It does have a stand. Okay. Wow, the whole thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I picture this being, your typical little mini mic. That's a full size mic. Huh. Cardioid, so it's good for doing videos where, you're talking at a microphone at a pretty close range and you want to get some of the distraction noises not in there so much, to focus on your directional, in other words. Cardioid pattern. Oh, by the way, yep. I don't know what's in this little box. Shaver lube. That's part of an Amazon order, not really electronically related. I bought another keyboard just for backup, even though that keyboard I repaired in a recent video has been doing fine. It's actually been doing very well. It hasn't been dropping characters anymore, and the two buttons that used to be stuck on it aren't stuck anymore. So it's actually, I know I'm probably tempting fate, so I got a spare here if, I'm like multitasking here, a little ADD way here, doing a few things at once. Let's focus on this for a moment. Yeah, nice and thin like they talked about. I kind of like this thin, light keyboard, even more so than my old one. Oh, the action's pretty nice. Interesting. They're like real flat to the keyboard, but they actually sink down. They have pretty good travel for such a flat keyboard. That's kind of interesting effect. Almost traps your fingers into little holes. That shouldn't be a problem though. Wonder how the mouse is. Pretty generic stuff, huh? No brand or nothing. This is CPI. Wireless mouse. Yeah, very generic stuff. Wonder what this. Oh, that's the dongle, of course. Nice and small. And just takes I think this one takes two AAAs. Rather took double A's like the other one did. But whatever. They got the consumption of these keyboards down pretty low, hopefully. My old keyboard was, and this is a newer design. The old keyboard is at least 10 years old now. Well, maybe not. Close. Probably not. It probably is that I bought it and I probably bought it like 6 or 7 years ago. But it was probably already deep in its life cycle because I bought it at Big Lots, and usually they're stuff they're clearing out. End of lifetime type stock. I bought still another butane soldering iron. I already have a couple. I got that big cloudy one. Not the greatest valve, but otherwise it works pretty good for a cheap looking Chinese thing. It actually worked surprisingly well. I did a video on that, of course, way back. Mentioned in a couple of videos. It's a little bit hard to fill sometimes. Of course, the fridge has to turn on. That's why I waited all this time to film this thing. We're going to soldier on because that thing's going to go all day. Pretty cool. It's got a little heat shield thing for doing shrinking stuff. Hot knife blade. This might be cool. It's good size. It's a built-in sparker, it looks like. Does it? No, it's just got a little flint block thing. Built-in sparker, but it's just a flint, I think. I'm going to take this apart and figure it out. At any rate, I have trouble getting butane even for the irons I have right now. It's like nobody has butane anymore. This is kind of cool. And this is probably going to be a subject of a future video. We'll see what I can do with it. One of those POV type things. So it's a little fan with a LED display. Well, maybe I'll fire it up later. Clip it at the end of the video here. Oh yeah, these two things. I don't know what's in here. Camera. Oh, this is a ball head for camera. So yeah, this can be part of my. I use this to enhance the way my. It's nice and smooth. Probably better than what I have. I can use it to enhance my stabilizer thing, or I can use it on top of my existing tripod, or even my little mini tripod, and give me a lot better, you know, in addition to what the tripod gives me, it gives me even more. So I can definitely, I should be able to duck around for sure, see my oscilloscope upside down if I want to, along with the tilt I already have in this head. So I showed in that off the wall tripod video. Cool. I always wanted a good ball head. They're not that expensive. And you can pay hundreds and hundreds for those. That's an economy one. Still, what's in the little plastic bag yet? Newsamas. The last item of mystery. Something electronic. Oh, these are solar cells. Okay, cool. I did get some. I wanted to get some 6-volt solar cells for some outdoor LED projects I want to screw around with. Oh, cool. Okay. I had ordered some from eBay and they got canceled. They ran out of stock or something. And so I got them from Amazon. Another kind of impulse buy I made. I had this on my previous car and it seemed to help. I don't know. I did hit deer twice in that car. Probably neither time I probably had the alert on, though. I had it geared to the brights. Might have been on that one time, I don't know. Anyway, I had it wired to the brights. I think I'll probably just wire it to a manual switch this time. My new car is kind of funky. Brights would be a way to go, I guess, but then it's not on a lot of times I need it to be on. So, oh, the reason I bought it was it was down to $9. Paid quite a bit more than that when I bought it originally. So I was kind of surprised to see them that low. So that's why I grabbed it. I figured I'll use it to make an annoying noise in the woods or something, if nothing else. But it'll probably go in the car. We'll see. And there it is running. It stands up surprisingly well to light. I mean, it's nice and bright. It'll give me a clock for my computer room. Other than that, I don't know. It's USB powered, so it's going to lose its power unless I find a USB wall wart, you know, to leave it docked to all the time. Probably needs a little bit of current, probably more than the average little phone wall wart, maybe not. It has two fan speeds, I guess. One with LED and one without LED with higher fan speed. Let's see. Same fan speed or a little faster. I'm trying to see the frequency changes. Of course, the fridge is running. All you can do though is set the time on it. You can't change the messages. The USB cable is just power only, so you can't really easily hack the thing. Maybe in the future, at least the hardware is there for hacking. You know, at least you got the LED set up for you. But it was cheap. I thought, what the heck, little clock, and maybe I can hack it. But the silly messages are just random, unhackable at this point. It's going to take some real coding and probably a little chip to make it do that. You have to like see how these messages are stored, and maybe just change them to your own messages. Interesting idea. I wonder what kind of chip they used. Oh, it's just so tempting to dissect the thing before I even use it. Well, maybe future projects. I think I'll leave it together for the summer. After the summer is done, maybe I'll take it apart. And just as a little fan, I might have to buy a little USB power bank. It's something I don't have. But this would be a good camping fan. That's the other reason I was thinking. I was tempted to buy a fan like this, although with a battery holder. So I simply need to get a USB power supply to make this a complete camping fan. And then you could even use the LED thing as a light display to light up your tent. Shut it off when you want to go to sleep. Still have the fan going in the tent. So that's kind of one reason I wanted to get it. And of course, before I even got it all together with its stand and all, I had to take it apart. Kind of interesting cartridge there. Cardioid. A lot of threads to get this thing off. Back on. And one last item finally came in from that order I made a few weeks ago. China can take a long time. I think I have one other item actually still waiting. Nothing of nothing of consequence, but so these are just TO3s. They're supposedly ST. I don't know if these are real or counterfeit. It was a pretty good price. And I don't know about modern transistors. I used to find that sometimes the bigger holes than normal, which is for high voltage transistors, there's like two sets. There's TO3s that come in a case that have a little bit smaller margin around the holes for the pins. And generally in audio transistors, that's what you expect to see. And I've seen that some of the Pirates that they have the wider margins, like for high voltage transistors. So that kind of makes me think these possibly could be Pirate. But look, the marking's pretty good. Who knows? I'll have to test them, see how they do. Anyway, they're 2N3055s and MJ2955s. They're like a 115 watt, I believe, if I remember right. I forget the voltage on them. They got pretty low gain is the real fault of them. It's a real popular transistor. It was one of the early transistors. I think it was originally developed for switching rather than audio, but it became kind of a popular audio transistor because people were seeking good power devices, you know, back in the, I don't know, 70s, I'd say, or something like that, late 60s, 70s. Anyway, a lot of early amps did quasi-comps, 2N3055s. In quasi-comp for outputs. That was real popular. And later these MJ2955s came in as a complement for them because they were so widely used.